Alright viewers, that's us heading out again for a test ride. We're going to a place very close to where I live and we're going to test ride. I had to give you a hint in the last test ride video of the Trident. We're going to test ride Enfield 600 Twins, the Interceptor, or might be the Continental. I'm not sure. We'll find out when we get to the dealership. I'm not sure how long we'll get the ride on one. I say the Trident, he give us 30 minutes, so we'll see how long he gives us up here. So first of all, a few footnotes. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Don't forget, eh? Like to see me ticks going up. So anyway, a couple of messages from Warlass. She says, put the camera higher up in the car so it'll hide your double chins. I kind of didn't know how to put me double chins. I've not had a single chin for a few years. So, apart from putting the camera on the roof, double chins it is. And she says, curb your accent. You're not on Geordie Shore. So, alright. I'll try and speak more clearly the way I speak to the Europeans across here. Right. So, anybody that's interested in the Triumph stuff, back to the Triumph, I bought myself a Triumph triple leather jacket. Half price, 225 quid or 231 I think it was, with postage. So I've checked the website, and if you go to triumphglasgow.co.uk and check the clothing lines, they still have stuff on sale, or you can call them up and speak to Agnes. She's a good crack and she'll help you out. I noticed, for example, on the Triumph triple leather jacket, they've got one left. It's a size medium, 225 quid. They've also got the leather trousers to go with it, which are I think 190 quid, and that's a size 30 waist. Mind you, I haven't had a size 30 waist since I was about 15 either, so that's a long time ago. So remember, subscribe and give us a like, chuck a comment down as well, see what you think, if you agree with what I'm saying. And of course, everything you hear is just my opinion, nobody else's, just mine. So anyway, we're not far away from the garage now, about 5 miles. So, play the tape. So here we go viewers, this is what we're getting. Continental twin. Now how cool is that? That looks brilliant. In the blue, it's sparkling. Just looks angry from the front end. And these are aftermarket exhausts. I couldn't quite make out what the guy was saying, but they do go with the bike and fit well, and the sound is amazing. And obviously he's got the half seat on, which is really, really good. Looks really high quality. And it's taken there's normally a thing down here, an extension of the mudguard. It's taken that off. Also one at the front's been taken off. Looks far better without. That looks really, really cool. Now then, hang on. I'll put the camera there because I'll just disinfect my hands. That's better. So that's my hands disinfected. Let's start this up. Look at the dial. Take your finger off the camera would help. So, like so. Yeah. Hang on, I'll just put it here. And sound of that. Automatically. Right then, I hope the microphone picks this engine sound up, because that's really throaty. Oh, get my new gloves on. That's champion. Right then, it's quite low, I have to say. Oh, I can get me gammy knees over the top of that, no problem. Whoa, that's nice. Mirrors is good. Okay. Oh, clutch is very soft. Into first. God, it's nice. There we go. So this is my first ride on an Enfield. Oh, that's nice, eh? The positioning of the foot brake's a bit off. It might just be my foot. No, it's a bit low. Look at all the snow still lying around here. Can't believe it. But the car said it was 16 degrees. So oh, that's lovely. So on tickover, again with my glasses sitting on the seat, there was no movement. But I'm doing what we're doing. About 50 miles an hour, I could feel the vibrations through the seat on my bum. But I like the sitting position on this, on the Continental. That's lovely. Oh, better slow down. No behind us. Oh, single disc on the front works champion. Oh, it's got a lovely sound. That has got a sound and a half. Better watch the speed limits, because there's often hidden cameras stuck in the ditches around here, so I'll have to be careful. I don't want to end up with a speeding ticket sent to the garage. It's quite nice to have just straight clocks on here. Speedo on the left, rev counter on the right. No fancy gizmos. There we go. Speed restriction up. I don't see, no, there's no gear indicator on here unless it's in the digital display, but I'm not going to faff around with the buttons. But it's nice to know which gear you're in. Bike's really light. Just weave it around a bit. That's really nice. Yeah. Now he's turning off. That's good. I'm not sure what the horsepower was this again. Was it about 50 horsepower or something? Obviously, you're not Barry Sheen on this, but you could maybe could be if you want to. But not that fast. Anyway, let's have a shot. Here we go. Gotta say, that foot brake pedal's taking some getting used to, but it might just be me. Again, I'm not going to hammer the bike because it's somebody else's bike, so take it nice and easy. I don't suppose this is the sort of bike you'd be doing 1,000,000 miles on a motorway, you know, like from, I don't know, from Berlin down to Rome. But I suppose you could, but it's nicer and flat, flying around on these twisties. Suspension feels canny. Obviously this bike normally comes with a double seat. He told me this single seat is an extra, but it looks very nice. Feels okay. Maybe it's a bit hard, but it's alright. Maybe it's my bony backside. I love this acceleration. The sound is something else. I hope this microphone picks it up a bit. Not so keen on these mirrors, I think. I think the bar end mirrors that I had on the Triumph last week, I think they would suit this very well. You know, up here and around here, it look good. So the guy was pretty easy with the time, so I said I'll just go 10-15 miles total, if that. God, that's nice. It is nice. Anybody looking to buy into the 600cc categories, this is a bike it's well worth a look at. I'm comfortable on my arms. Obviously it's further forward than the Interceptor would be, which would be a sit up, but the Interceptor is exactly the same frame, wheels, engine and all that stuff. Is just the bars, and the seat is different, and I think the tank as well. The blue in this looks quite cannier. It's glistening in the sun. In fact, it's virtually the same colour as my Speed Triple was. Of course, my Speed Triple had over double the horsepower of this, but no, certainly not double the fun, that's for sure. This is lovely. God, that back brake pedal. Ah. God, eye full of crap from that bloody wagon. But anyway. I say I'm 5'10", fits me just right. Legs is comfortable. My knees just fit into this little cutout just underneath the tank edge. I'm just hanging, my knees just over the top of the tank edge. It's alright. It's comfortable. No, what's happening here? I'll turn around just down here and go back up. Yeah, again, it maybe has, it maybe hasn't, I don't know, but it could do with a gear selection, you know, tell you what gear you're in. But I like the clocks, are nice and clear. Here we go, turn off down here. Yeah, I'll try it up this hill. Here, listen to this, listen to this. Oh, what's not to like on that? What is not to like with these exhausts? And I don't know what the original exhaust would be like. Hey, look at that, feet flat in front of the hand grips. In fact, I'm standing up. There's a gap between my bum and the seat a little bit. You can get a fist under it. On the side, no problem. Feet flat to the floor. That's comfortable. Let me try and get into neutral. I think we're in first, yeah. Neutral. Come on. That says neutral, but it's not. It's in gear. Hold on. That's it. Alright, we're in neutral now. See, I'm on the gear stick, if you can see it with the camera. My foot's going in a bit too much. So it's not on the knob at the end, but it's catching the lever as well. Yeah, it's definitely the same on the other side. I've got my feet hooked in a bit. I suppose if I put them out on the footrest, then I can catch the end. But I'm like that, you know, so it's pushing the lever rather than the knob at the end of the lever. The knob at the end of the lever. That could be me. Hang on, let's spin it. See, reverse pushing the bike back, flat-footed. Oh, that's canny. That is beautiful. Nothing behind us. Let's try the brakes. Ah, back one's not brilliant, mind, because I don't want to lock the wheel. It's a busy area, this. Give the horn a shot when we get out of the town. Stay there. This bike is very, very manoeuvrable, very light on the front end. See them two bikers going past thinking, God, he's on a canny bike. I said, aye, it's an Enfield Continental twin. It's the dog's bollocks, man. 60 mile an hour. There's not a lot of wind coming off it because there's no fly screen or nothing. So, and I'm not getting buffeted, not at 60. And 60 mile an hour is just under 4,000 revs. Well, that wasn't top gear though. That was fifth gear. There's 6. I forgot about the 6th one. Now we're not going to test now with all these cars. Oh, maybe so. He's turning off though. Slow down. Just bought these gloves last week at the Triumph dealership. Of course, my hands are right in the middle of two sizes. Medium was slightly too hard to get on, and large was slightly too big on the hand, so but I had to get large. I'm just feeling one hand feels bigger than the other as well. But never mind. Does the job, eh? God, I really hope this microphone's picking this engine sound up. That is something else. These cars will get a lift on. We'll see what it does at 100 kilometers per hour. Right. Missed a gear there. That's my clumsiness or this clutch. Right, it's about 3,500 revs in 6th gear, and that's giving me 60 mile an hour. I think some of these corners it's still damp. I noticed coming up the road in the car, so I'd hate to slide the bike over. Keeping the dry line. There you go, the sun hasn't got to the road here a bit. I think the setting of that clutch needs a little bit better, because it doesn't seem to, when I'm pulling it on, it's good. I don't know if it's getting the full clutch. On the Trident last week, finding the neutral straight into neutral no problem, but on here it was a little bit fiddly. But again, that could be my lack of skill. And some of the colours that Enfield have, you know, there's a chrome tank, there's a black and red, the black and red one looks lovely with black spoke wheels. Ah, I think that'd be the one I would have. Or the chrome tank one's nice as well, I like that. But it's a beautiful sounding machine, absolutely stunning. These aftermarket exhausts, it would have to be a must. Got such a throaty sound. Hang on. Maybe if I put the visor up you can hear it a bit better. They've got any flies in the eyes, so I'll go through the glasses like, but here you go. And you know, driving in some of the tunnels we have here, that would be unbelievable. And I say there is a little vibration coming through in the seat when you get up to about 50, 60. I can feel it. Like a small massage on the cheeks of your bum. Here we go, coming back to the town of the dealership. So to top it up, is this a bike I would buy? Because it's my opinion. You're damn right I would. And if I had the means, the cash, I would buy one. Definitely, 100%. I like the look of it. Not that I'm some 1950s throwback, but I like the look of it. I certainly like the sound. The sound is something else. Imagine that, me on an early shift at home in the housing estate, starting at 3 o'clock in the morning. Boy, who needs an alarm clock? Yeah, the neighbours think, God, he's away to bloody work, look at the time. But, nah. For the money, I think this is about €1,000 cheaper than the Triumph Trident. Don't quote us, but there or thereabouts. Of course, you can add extras to this. You can get a fly screen, get bar end mirrors, and all the bits and bobs. Where the seat is an extra, as far as I know. I am smitten, I have to say. Stay there, mate, stay there. Thank you. Listen to this. Oh. You could never tire that. You wouldn't even need to go home and watch the telly. Just sit outside. Or go for a ride on your Enfield. Why bother with the telly when you've got a tune like that? That is something else. Here we go. Oh God, I tell you, I'm coming back with a big smile on my face. I forgot where the bloody garage is. There we go. There we go, guys. That's it. We are back. Let's try and get this into neutral again. There you go. It was just my... Where the hell's the foot? Oh, you got it right behind the... It's just me. I got it at neutral no time that time. There we go. Right, that's it, guys. Final verdict. If you're looking for something like this, I would buy one. No qualms. Beautiful bike. Beautiful ride. Beautiful sound.